I don't know what we're talking about now. Just do it.
Hello, everyone. I'm Ronnie. This is another team meeting. We're talking about
Ronnie and Tommy in the team meeting. He doesn't do well live. He has to rehearse. He can't just go on spur of the moment. He's like, oh my God, are we going? Is this it? Oh my God, I'm Ronnie and this is the team meeting. Let it flow, baby. Let it flow. Ronnie and Tommy team meeting. We got our guest Robert here with us. And we were just talking about hooking up at a bar and how it works out. And I was saying, look, I have to spit game when I'm at the bar. Yeah. Ronnie, in his world, things are a little bit different.
Very different.
Yeah, and he says there's like a look. He show him the look. Give him the look. That's it. That's it. That means I want you. It's about to go down.
That look means in 3 minutes, follow me. Third stall down.
Mm-hmm.
Not twice.
Mm-hmm. You know where it's at.
All in a nod.
See, it doesn't work like that for me. There has to be eye contact. She's got to throw her hair or something. You know, I walk over, boom, it starts off. You're spitting game now. Robert,
that's too much work. That's way too much
work. I agree. I don't like it either. That's why I'm trying to learn from this man. Yeah. Robert, what's it like for you?
Yeah, because Robert said that it works in his world, in the straight world, as it does in gay world, and this is the first time I'm hearing this.
Yeah, same here. First time I'm hearing it.
He's like, because you don't have to work that hard. You can just sit next to a girl, and when she's ready,
tell us how it's going.
Oh, I mean,
how goes it?
What it does.
Yeah. Well, what it does, I mean, if you're in there, you're drinking, you know, if you're in a bar, shooting pool, just sitting around drinking, whatever. And, you know, you walk up, you sit down, and the only thing, I mean, I've had them just look at me and says, hey, what are you doing tonight? And I'll tell them, I'll say, well,
what are you doing tonight? I'm out at the fucking bar. I don't understand. Like, I'm out, you're out, instant date. They ask that, or are you?
Oh yeah, it's like, what are you doing the rest
of
the night?
They mean like, are you with somebody tonight?
Yeah, what are you doing the rest of the night?
So that's code for.
That's code for like jump in the fucking car and.
Wow, what bar are you going to, dude?
And are these women bigger than you? Because they sound pretty aggressive. Not saying that small women can't be aggressive, because they can, but you know, are these women?
What do you mean, like small in stature? Because you're doing the hands like titties, and I'm thinking big titties, small titties. I like titties, okay? So that's why I need to know. Are you talking about stature?
I can't see Robbie, right? But you know, he's a strong guy, but he's a small frame. So if these women are looking at him, I'm thinking, are they looking at him like, I can take this dude and fucking throw him down and, you know, boom, boom, boom? Or are these like little petite girls who, you know, are like, hi, you know, are these the women who are like, you coming home with me?
I mean, I've had, you know.
I know, I'm realizing that gesture is very misleading when I say
badly so.
Yeah, horribly. Just quit doing it. But, I mean, they can be. I mean, yes, I've had some. You need to stop.
Fucking up my hands already.
Shit, it's like I can't concentrate and talk.
My fake boobs is distracting him.
All right, let him go with it. Let's hear it. So.
I mean, yes, I have had, you know, bigger women, not necessarily like huge, but you know, bigger women.
That means they're huge.
Are you taking it for the team, or are you taking the team? Like, what's happening?
Huh?
Are you taking it for the team, or are you taking the team? Like, how big are we talking?
They're not that big. Really?
Okay, all right. I got an idea. Yeah.
And then I've had, you know, some very attractive women do the same thing.
So they straight up ask you, so what you doing, and
the rest of the night.
Your response?
And sadly, every frickin' time they have asked me this,
you turn them down.
I've had my girlfriend with me.
Oh, I follow. That's probably why they're kind of macking on you.
So there's that allure of
there is forbidden fruit. Like you talked about this.
I love the forbidden fruit.
He loves it.
Guilty.
Because you know why? I often feast on it. That's why.
Oh shit.
That's why. You know, and so because I know it's there. I know it's obtainable. So you know. So your girl, and is she okay with you?
Did that happen with your current girlfriend?
What's her response to that?
We have not actually been dating. Now, we've known each other for, you know, a little over a year, but we haven't been actually dating that long.
Right.
And it didn't quite happen like that. No.
Tell us, how did it happen?
I mean, well, it was me and a buddy of mine were out shooting pool, and she did come up to me and, you know, kind of, it started a conversation.
She put the moves on you,
Yeah,
right?
Did
you know that was happening, and you were like, "Oh, I'm finna take this bait and run with it"?
Well, at the time, she was with somebody else and was just, you know, sitting around bored because he was over there doing his own thing, drinking, and not paying her no attention.
Yeah.
And
fatal mistake.
Yeah, big time. And she had a friend with her, and it's me and my buddy, and we were like, you know, we were sitting there playing pool, and they walked over and said, you know, you want to shoot pool? And I said, yeah. Well, me and her started talking, and we swapped phone numbers, talked for a little bit, and then you know, probably a month later, we were at the same place, and it was me and another buddy of mine, and that same thing happened. She wasn't getting paid no attention, but she wasn't actually with this guy, and he just got a ride up there with him, you know.
Okay, so she's not with her boyfriend at the time. She's with another dude.
So you didn't think for a second that, but she's once again not being paid attention to, that she could possibly be boring? I mean, did that cross your mind that this is probably just a boring girl?
He's thinking, "Oh fuck, I'm about to get laid." Nobody thinks. Yeah, I mean, it's not when you're out. I mean,
it's thinking, "Oh, this shit's finna go down." Well, and then, you know, I mean, this dude gets to drinking and drinking and drinking, and then
about to raid the honeypot.
And this motherfucker is so drunk he can't even walk, and she doesn't want to ride with him. And, you know, she had several other people tell her, you know, it was like, well, you need to find another ride home. Well, she did. You know, we took her home, and by the time we left, she was so damn drunk she couldn't hardly walk. Okay, well, I was just like, yeah.
So you went in for the kill?
Fuck no.
Okay, so
if I'm asleep with somebody, I do want them to
the show's 10 minutes.
Wrap it up, B.
I mean, this is a long ass story. So,
but it just, you know, and then, you know, I didn't hear from her for a long time, and that's just, and then we started talking. But no, to answer your question, in absolutely no way is she boring. She's a great person to hang around with, and I have no fucking idea why anybody would want to take her anywhere and not pay attention to her.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So how does she respond? I mean, is she mindful of when these girls are hitting on you and stuff like that, or is she oblivious to it?
No, she's definitely not oblivious to it. She knows.
So what's her response when this happens? Like, what does she say or do?
No, she walks up and gets between me and them.
Okay, so she shuts it down immediately.
Yeah, and I'm kind of like, I'm sitting over here like, well, I'm with somebody, and I'm moving over, and about that time, she'll pop her head up and says, yeah, there he is.
Okay.
And that's it.
That shuts it down pretty quick. Okay. What? Okay, we're not gonna say the name of the bars on air. We'll talk about that later because I've gotta go where this happens because that kind of shit don't happen to me.
What's the name of the bar?
No, we're not gonna put that on the air. Well, I'll get with him afterwards. Yeah. All right. So it's I've got. I don't get approached like that.
Yeah, I will have to see that.
Yeah.
You know.
Chicks just kind of they'll look at me, and if I turn and look at them, they're like, "Oh my god, I wasn't looking."
Yeah, they'll play incredibly drunk and still have their friends come over and cock block.
I won't even touch them. If
you know, all types of stuff like that. Yeah, but I've never seen a woman who was decisive and said, "I want you."
Yeah, because there was the one girl at Upper Deck, and she was giving me the look and stuff. So of course I went in.
Yeah, I mean, not only the look, it was the conversation. Yeah, it was all this stuff, and then you know, it's like, where does this stuff go? Like, why go out, spend all that time, you know, with this pretension, this facade that you are interested in someone, and then I feel like if you go out, you should go out. If you want to get laid, go out if you want to get laid. If you want to get laid, you want to just mess with people's mind, stay home.
Right.
Just stay home.
But see, that's another thing, like we talked about with Tinder, okay? Women, they want to feel validated. They want that attention. And sometimes they do have boyfriends, or sometimes they just want to get it just so we can have somebody to reject, right? We talked about that. Yeah, so chicks do that too.
Well, I think, you know, Tinder is one thing because you're in the privacy of your space.
Right, but they do it
rejecting
in the field.
someone. I couldn't, no. You're not going to swipe left to me. In my face. No, you need a better exit strategy than that because it won't go over well.
Yeah.
It won't go over well, you know? So, because at the end of the day, I still know what I bring to the table.
Yeah, no doubt.
You know? So, I don't know, it's just interesting. Yeah, I mean, I was looking forward to it. So, what else? I mean, how often does this happen? Does it happen to other friends of yours?
Yes, it's happened.
Where these girls are just incredibly aggressive?
You, dude.
So is this indicative of that particular place? Like, where is this like
No, not
an
exactly.
oasis of hungry
I
girls?
feel like these are different bars, but it happens,
like,
right? Or is
Yeah,
this
I mean,
one
it's,
place?
no, it's not just one place.
Okay.
I mean,
Now, I do know one bar just south of here. that
What's
you
the name
used
of the
to
bar?
frequent. We'll tell you all there. They used to frequent. Now, I've gone in there and I've had it happen in there, but immediately when it happened, I saw every eye in the house looking over there to see if I was going to take the bait, so I knew everybody in the house had ridden that bike, and I wasn't about to be, another rider.
But it's like a rite of passage. It's like, hey,
yeah, I mean,
get your stick wet. I don't know. I mean,
I don't want the one that's the community,
pass around.
Right. I'm not studying that when I know. Okay, she's going to be at this bar every night. I'm not.
but that's what I said, and you said, you're overthinking it. That's what condoms are for.
Well, because I'm trying to get you laid. It's different if you're trying to pick quality. If you're just trying to get laid, well,
that's what I'm saying. Well, to go to a bar and say that you want quality, I feel like
we talked about that, but we had
contradiction.
discussed it, and you said you weren't looking. You wanted to get laid.
Yeah.
So I was trying to help with that.
Okay.
And you do need to get laid a few times just to get back on your feet.
Yes, that's what I told you.
Yeah, and that's what I did.
Oh, Lord.
All right, I think we're over. Yeah, we're over with time, guys. That's gonna be it for this show.
It's a live edition of the team meeting with Ronnie and Tommy, folks. We thank you all for coming in and joining us. We'd like to thank our guest, Robert. Ronnie, take it away,
absolutely. Until next time, stay tuned, please. Give us some comments, give us some feedback. We'd love to hear from you about your stories or just whatever, So hit us up, all right? And definitely subscribe to our videos. So every time we do one, it'll come directly to you. All right? Till next time. Ready? Break.
Bye-bye.
See you later.